I've been eyeing offerings from the Wee Knife Company for months now, longingly, but I've not purchased anything until very recently from them just because of the prices, which are typically well over $200, and I was mostly interested in the looks. Just the aesthetics of them are very interesting across the entire product line. This is a 706C, which is relatively inexpensive and allowed me mentally to get over the hump and actually pull the trigger and buy this. It was $100 off knifecenter.com online. They've got a number of them with different colors and finishes and such, but it's cheaper than most of their stuff because of the materials. So it's got G10 handles compared to a lot of their stuff that's carbon fiber or titanium. And the blade is D2 tool steel compared to the S35VN or even M390 materials that they use for a lot of their stuff. D2 is actually a very hard steel. I always stress that I am not an expert at all, not even a little bit, on materials. I know very little about the materials, to be honest. I've had experience with some, but if you're looking for somebody who really knows their steels, I am not the one for you. That's why it's just a quick look, not a proper review. But D2 tool steel is hard. It gets to a good hardness, but it's not as tough as some of the other more complicated steels of today, so it's more likely to be a little bit chippy. But this allowed me to get my hands on my first ever Wee Knife Co. knife, and I'm very happy with it so far. Just kind of at first impression, it gave me a lot of flashbacks to my CKF Sukhoi 2.0 with the color that they've used for the anodization here. The overall feel and balance of it, the thickness of the blade and such, but like I said, it's just superficial things. There's a lot of weight in this blade. There's a very fine finish on this G10. It has some texture to it, but the overall finish is smooth. I mean, you've got some kind of hard edges there, but they're smoothed off just enough. You know, fit and finish is very nice on this thing. I like the stuff that they do. They've got interesting hardware that they've used also, but I think not many people have tools that will fit that. I certainly didn't. Fortunately, this came with a tool just for that. Came with this nice little package here, which has kind of luxurious materials inside. There's a little chamois as well it comes with. And it comes with just a basic small tool. It's a wrench that will work with that five-sided star pattern bolt head. But ergonomics are good. The jimping back here is chamfered on the edges, so it doesn't have sharp corners. That's nice. The deployment of this thing is super smooth. Wow. It's not spring assisted, but it doesn't need to be. I mean, it just... Again, like the CKF Sukhoi, it just has enough weight in the blade that as soon as you get it moving, it wants to keep going, and the bearings are smooth enough that they let it go, and it locks very securely, very quickly. It just has quality written all over it. It feels good. It has pretty nice balance. It balances a little bit behind the index finger indent there, which is fine and actually good. I'm glad that they have this big old chunk of material back here to help with the balance. And it's just a nice looking thing, nice feeling thing. Everything about it seems good. Yeah, you definitely would get more knife with the higher quality materials, but I am absolutely 100% satisfied with what I've gotten here for the money. It came respectably sharp, definitely needs a hone directly from the factory, but respectably sharp. They've got a nice, seems like a steeper angle out here at the end of this aggressive tanto design, which is more likely to be a good stabber than most angles that are a little bit higher up, especially for this much thickness that comes all the way out this far on the blade with the full thickness. So nice cuts. I'm just very happy with this thing. Haven't gotten into using the thing, but wanted to share just my initial impressions of this. Very satisfied.